but they're super good. But my dad, anyways, my dad in April is their anniversary, their 12-year anniversary today. So can we get a congrats for that? It's their 12-year anniversary, and they're celebrating it. My dad's kind of taking a day off, relaxing, spending time with her, which is absolutely great. And if you guys feel like it, go ahead and go on my dad's Facebook page or April's Facebook page and post happy anniversary. I'm sure that would make their day. That would make my dad's day and her day if they went to Now Nowhere Saw congrats on one of their Facebook pages. So either Richard Weberg or April Weberg, go ahead and comment congrats. That'd be fun. But I hope you guys are all doing good. This is going to be a very, very long webinar, but I just want a couple things there. Of course, important. I want to get a little nitty gritty, because some of you have seen I issued a little challenge the other day on Facebook to everyone in Now Lifestyle, Off Now Lifestyle, in any company, in any walk of life, whatever. And I'm not going to say. I'll basically say what it is I call it the Stop Being a Little B challenge. Stop being a little wussy challenge. Stop being a little bitch challenge. And the reason I created that, and the reason I'm talking about it now, is because I've seen a lot recently of family, not really with friends, more with family, a lot with people online. The lack of not motivation. I think there's a lot of motivation online. I think there's a lot of motivation. I think you guys all want it. I know you all want it. I think you all want it a lot. But I think the one thing that's really, really missing is maybe it's the willingness or the want to work. But not just work at it. See, that's the difference. Is a lot of you guys are working at it, doing an awesome job. I'm sure almost all of you in here are doing an awesome job. But where the difference comes in, we're becoming a Joel Therien, we're becoming a Richard Weberg, we're becoming a Jon Weberg, we're becoming a Daniel, we're becoming a Janet, we're becoming anywhere above where you're at right now, or higher than you're at right now, or more commissions, or whatever you want to call it, than you're at right now. That comes with only one thing. There's been a lot of, people and even ourselves, we're always looking for, how do we get more conversion? How do we get more traffic? How do we get more leads? How do we make sure it converts better? All these different things. And I think it always, in almost every single circumstance, no matter the skill, no matter the talent, no matter the natural talent, no matter who you are, it comes down to how hard you are willing to work your ever-living ass off. I think completely more than almost anything else, other than any conversion trick or traffic trick or any tricks of this sort, it comes down to straight up working your ever-living ass off. And I'm not saying you work really hard. You have to go beyond really, really, really hard. There's something that Grant Cardone, I mentioned it before, that Grant Cardone talks about, and Nick Singer, all these different people, is he really likes to focus on becoming obsessed, where you don't just like what you're doing, enjoy what you're doing, you become obsessed with marketing online. You become obsessed with figuring out how to make things work better. You become absolutely obsessed with seeing more traffic, with seeing more leads, with all these different things, messaging people, whatever the circumstances for yourself. You have to become absolutely obsessed. You have to become like my dad's word. Many of you guys saw, kind of went a little mini viral, his relentless post. For those of you who don't know my dad's story, I can very quickly kind of generalize my dad's story for you. This is kind of show you what you need to do. So a few years back, my dad went completely bankrupt. He had to move our family not just into welfare housing, but actually into someone's basement in welfare housing. Imagine that. So we were a step above being homeless. He moved us to someone else's welfare housing's basement. Both his cars gone, TV gone. We had no internet, we had internet but no TV. Practically nothing. Living in someone else's basement in welfare housing. And my dad kind of showed me, he's kind of my look-to for someone who was beyond obsessed and beyond relentless. And I watched it firsthand. So what he did was, he would wake us up for school around 6 in the morning, and he would be working online. He'd be working and working, or he'd be at a job. Because if he wasn't working online, then he was at a job. If he wasn't at his job, he was working online. He was a manager for the furniture company. But anyways, he would wake us up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he'd probably wake up around 5. I'm not sure what time, but usually an hour or so before we woke up, and he'd be working online. And then he'd go to his job, and then he'd see us after school, and he'd be working online. And then he would work all the way from when we got back to school all the way until we went to bed. We usually went to bed around, I'm guessing, around 10 or 11. And he worked probably 2 or 3 or 4 hours after we went to bed. So he was getting about 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep, constantly, nonstop, unrelentless. And he did this for years. He did this for years. And for the first, imagine this, for 2 or, sorry, I think it was actually more around 2 to 4. Just imagine for 3 or 4 years, you work probably anywhere from 18 to 20 hours a day. And you make $0 back from that effort. Would you give up? Do you think right now that you would give up? If you work 20-hour days, 18-hour days, and you saw 0 results. Because some of you guys are, some people who are coming into this, and again, this isn't what's going to happen for you. But we get so frustrated with what's going on with our own results, our own lack of results, our own issues and other different things, but we don't think of what it could be and how much better we are right now. So he worked relentlessly for years, without making a cent. And the only reason, this is not one of the other things that I really want you to pay attention to, the only reason that he wasn't successful was because he didn't listen to the instructions he was given. He wasn't following what he knew worked. He thought he could do it his own way. I'm going to go off and do it completely my own way and not follow what works. Those are the 2 biggest issues we see in our own team and other people's teams and the entire company, in every company across wide. There are only 2 reasons, most likely, that you are not where you want to be at right now, or you are not at that our level or above our level or somewhere else, wherever you're looking for. It's because of 2 things. One, like I said, I think the biggest thing is you have to work your ever-living ass off. This is not get rich quick. This is not get rich in 30 seconds. This is get rich for sure. This is you work your ass off. Obsess, become relentless. Like my Diamond Island is relentless. And with that as well, you can never even fathom quitting. That is not an option for you, because if you quit right now, what's going to happen? Because there are some people, I said before, there are some people who are on these webinars who won't be here forever, or won't be here a year from now, maybe. I hope all of you are. I hope all of you stick with us. You stick with this family. You stick with this team. But I think there may be a few that you aren't here. But then you just let go of, whenever you quit, you let go of all of your progress. Everything you learned, every ounce of energy, every ounce of time, all of your energy, all of your wearing, all of your thinking, all of your working, everything, you leave it to the side as nothing. And you wasted it all. So you have 2 options. You stick with it, you work your ass off, and you listen to, that's what I was getting to too, and you listen to directions. Like one of the things that we've been telling you, and I can truly mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is something that most of you, or at least 50%, aren't doing right now. And that's emailing your list every single day. I guarantee you, if you are in our team, Dan's team, Jen's team, and some of the other large leaders, you've seen email from us every single day, no matter what. So you think it's a good idea to do that. That's one of the biggest things is you guys aren't emailing your list every single day. You aren't sending traffic, buying traffic once a week. You aren't being relentless. You aren't doing those things. And then you question, you come in here and you go, no, I'm not seeing the results I want. I'm not, committed as I'd like to be. I'm seeing these issues. Guys, I'm not going to give this to you. I'm not going to give it to you all sweet and, oh, it's easy. Oh, it's not that hard. No, it's going to be a hard-ass, difficult journey. This is going to be. It might suck for a long time. You have to keep going because the alternative is hell. The alternative is being stuck forever. The alternative sucks, and I know you don't like the alternative. For many people, you're living the alternative right now. And that's why, number one, you have to be relentless. And again, we will always be here with you. We will always be supporting you. We will always be relentless and obsessed with you. If you're watching either my dad, my own YouTube, or our Facebook channels, if you want, you can head there now at any time. You see that we upload stuff. You see we're posting stuff. Follow along with what we're doing, with what we're posting, and do the same thing for yourself. And my dad working for the last 28 years sucks. I'm fortunate enough, I've only worked 6 months my entire life for an actual job. Only 6 months, and I'm 20 years old. And I'll never have to work a job ever again. But I'm thankful for that. And the only reason I've done that and I'm able to do this is because what my future is going to look like is because I followed along with what worked. My dad has always told me email every single day, and I've learned from other marketers, email every single day, produce content every single day, post like I just did, post dinner on your Facebook page, post some, let me go find my dinner again. Post some dinner on your page. Guys, go on my Facebook page right now, go see the dinner that I'm cooking. Post different things, create content, create videos. You have to become obsessed with this stuff and follow the directions. That's all there is to it. We complicate it. We make it seem so hard. It's so hard to make money online, or it's so easy to make money online. It comes down to how hard are you willing to work and how well are you going to follow directions. That is it. There's nothing else to it. That's all with anything else in life. How do you become good at almost anything else you're doing? You follow the directions, or you follow something that works, and you do it a lot, work a lot. Repetition is the mother of all skill. The only reason we're doing better at this than anyone else in here, or other people are doing better than anyone else, is because they repeat this process of following directions more often and harder and more relentless and more obsessed than anyone else. Consistency, nonstop. So email your list every single day. Like I said, if you have trouble writing emails, look at the emails you're getting, copy them or alter them in a certain way. If you have trouble making videos, copy some videos that you see, alter them in a different way. We always give all these excuses. We give all this bullshit. We give all these different things that we say are the reason why I'm not where I want to be. When are you going to stop giving those? When are you going to stop blaming someone else, or blaming the economy, and blaming this or that or him or her or whatever's going on in your life? When are you going to stop blaming that? When are you going to decide, I don't like being stuck anymore. I don't like what I'm making anymore. I don't like where my life's at right now. Because some of you guys are at that spot. You just keep coming here every Wednesday. And that's good. You got to feed your mind this type of information. You got to feed your head with this type of information, with this message. But you have to follow it. That's what comes through. Follow up. All of this, you can bring that to follow up as well. Following up with being relentless. Doing it again. Like that my diamond said, consistency, but beyond belief with everything you do. Everything you do. Another thing too, I'm saying you have to become obsessed and why you have to be relentless. Is I said this on, maybe I heard it from Grant, or I heard it from someone else, or maybe I did make it up. But small action equals small results. Every single time. Small action equals small results every single time. So right now, if you're taking small action, you're going to get small results or none. Small results or none, or actually maybe even negative. Big action, tons of damn action, tons of effort, tons of energy, no matter what you're doing, creates a huge amount, a lot of results for yourself, for your family, for those you care about. So anytime during your day, this is a little thing I want you to do. At any time during your day, I want you to think, right now, am I going small and creating nothing, a little bit, and possibly negative, or am I going big? Am I creating big results because I'm taking big action? And Paul Yeager's right. Small imperfect action does work. Small action does work, but also that goes to how fast do you want this to work? Do you want this to take a year? Tell me right now, how long do you want to be before you become a diamond in that lifestyle? Type in right now, type in this chat, do you want to take a month? Do you want to take a year? Do you want to take 3 years? Do you want to take 5 years? Do you want to take 10 years? How long? Now, I like that answer. Now, 7 months. I love that answer too. How long do you want to take? Tell me, how long do you want to take? I'm in a year. A year's a very good goal. 7 months is a very good goal. Now is also a very good goal. Consistency is key, but it's also how long you want to take. Caesar, love the answer. How long do you want to take? Because how much action you take decides how long it's going to take. For those of you who are saying now, are you taking action? And then the next question for yourself is, are you taking the action right now that can get you there in a year? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Are you taking the action that's going to get you to $100,000 to diamond level in a year? Yes or no? Answer that for yourself. You can't mismatch. You can't mismatch small productivity with huge results. But what Paul Yeager said is right. Small perfect action will get you results. Barbara Lady, thank you. Helma, you have to take the level of action to the results you want. That's where you have to become obsessed. You have to take a lot, as much as you possibly can. And that's why I issued that challenge, and that's why I mentioned it in the first place, is because that challenge is meant for those of you who you truly do want it now, or you want it in the next year, or you want it in 7 months. You have to buy the traffic or send the free traffic and follow up with the leads. Follow up with the leads, text, call, all those things to the level of results that you want to see. They have to match. Otherwise, you're going to keep staying in that same spot that you're so frustrated with. If you need it now, Nathaniel and whoever else is time, if you need it now, then you have to act like it. You have to stay up a lot. Stop, sleep. You can sleep when you're dead. You can sleep when you're dead. One of the things doing it, I'll be honest with you guys, I'll be honest with my own progress right now. I'm sleeping way more than I should. Every day I set an alarm. This is one of my own personal things. I'll be completely transparent and honest with all of you. I cannot not sleep enough. And I have to get out of it myself. I go to bed, and I always wake up. I go to bed around 2 and 3 in the morning. I think that's also my issue. I go to bed 2 or 3 in the morning, and I usually wake up around 9 or 10. But I set an alarm. I set an alarm for 6. My goal is still to wake up at 6 every day. But I'm being a little bitch. That's my hard word for it. Either that, or I'm just not caring enough. I have to care more. I have to put my want for sleep below my want for success. I have to put my dream before my temporary. Oh, I got some more sleep. I feel a little bit better. 5-6 hours max. Cook some smaller meals that are easier or faster to cook. Yeah, and that's one other thing too I want to talk about is when you are not working, the times that you aren't working, or that you're with your family or with kids or with your friends, whatever you're doing, make sure those are the same. The time you're putting into those things, even if you're putting more into your business, put a lot of effort into being with your friends or your family. Make sure that you're loving and appreciating every moment you have with them, because that will also enrich your life. And by enriching your life that way, it'll make working that much easier for yourself because of how much you appreciate and how much great times you have with your family, your friends, your wife, your spouse. My problem is writing follow-up emails. Do you recommend a service that writes emails for you? Paul Connor, I'm going to grab you right now some emails that you can copy. Obviously, put in your link in these emails. Put in your link. You can copy all of these emails and put in your Now Lifestyle link and almost any link in there. You can go to that right there, and you can copy that link, or open that link, and you can copy all the emails in there, change them, write them a little bit different, subject line maybe, body copy a tiny bit, change the name, change the link, and put in yours. And you'll have, I think there's like 20-some emails in there, follow-up emails that you can copy and send out in your broadcast or put in your follow-up right now. Everyone else, you can copy that too. And also, if you have a hard time writing emails, Look at other people who are already doing the same thing that you are, but at a little bit higher level, a little bit more. Copy your email. Subscribe to one of our lists or someone's list who you know emails their list every day. And oh, wait, they email their list every day. And these are the type of emails they send out. Copy those. Look up on Google. What type of email should I be sending to my list? It'll give you tons and tons of ideas. You have to stop saying, oh, I don't have this yet. Oh, I don't have that, because you do. You do have it if you go out and find it. It is waiting for you. Knowledge is so damn abundant now. It is so amazing. You can literally build a house from YouTube. You can build a car from YouTube. You have to go out and find the information. Any question you have, if you look up in Google, you will find an answer of some kind. I guarantee you. So guys, I'm going to cut this webinar short. I got to finish dinner. I hope you're all doing absolutely awesome. And I'm going to leave you with this. Number one, whoever you came here from, whoever sent you here, make sure you get back to them if you haven't already. As well, if you are taking the action you want, I want you to truly think about how much and how fast you want to get to the level that you want to get to. Do you want to take a year? Here's what I'll leave you. How much longer do you want to suffer? Do you want to suffer for another year, for another 5 years, for another 10 years, for another 20 years, for another 30 years, for another 40 years? It's up to you. You can end it and you can move towards the amazing times, the amazing family, taking better control of your life, your finances, your health, all these different things. But you have to decide when it's going to happen. I'm gonna set a few more alarms on my own. See, I have 5. One's at 5, 6. I'm gonna set all of them again. And actually, what I'll do is I'll go live in the Facebook group. I actually get to wake up at suffering stops now. Awesome to hear. I'm gonna go live in the Facebook group at 6 in the morning. So if you're up, comment on that because I'm gonna be really sleepy. But I want to thank you all for being here. Make sure you get back to the person who sent you here. And as well, if you want amazing, incredible, astounding results with tons of things coming toward you, all the leads, all the chat, everything, you have to go out and do that effort. You have to go all in. You have to go all in. You have to use the products. You have to take action. You have to buy the traffic. You have to do all of these things, and you will get there. But it's going to take time. You have to be patient. You have to follow up and email your list every single day like you haven't been, because I know most of you, to be honest, most of you haven't been emailing your list every day, because guess what? My dad and I were actually subscribed to most of your lists. And we know how much you email. We know what you email. So you can't hide from us. Make sure you are emailing your list every single day. Yes, thank you to Joel. Thank you to the whole team. Again, another happy anniversary to my dad, to April. Go ahead and go to their Facebook pages or wherever, and wish them an awesome anniversary. Make sure you're all in. Make sure you're buying the products. Make sure you're sending traffic. Make sure you're following up, sending emails, and you will get there. And if you take as much action as you possibly humanly can, you will get there a lot more quickly than if you hadn't. So thank you guys all so much. I love you all. You guys are absolutely incredible. I'm sure I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Again, my dad was down to this anniversary. Thank you all for coming. My diamond, Aurora, Barbara, Grit, Carlos, Carrie. Yes, I'm going to call all your names again. Carrie, Caesar. Hope you're doing awesome, Caesar. Charles, Dominic, Donna, Felicidad, all the friends, Gary Roberts, JT Herzog, Man, the Myth, the Legend, Mary, Sisk, Noel, Nathaniel, Paul, also Paul Yeager. Hope you're doing awesome too. All of you, Rico, Rogers, Robert, Sarah, Wendy, Amanda, David, all the guests, James, to Lawrence, I believe. Nolan, Famel, and Yvonne Rose. You're all doing great. Yeah, thanks for I'll eat good. You guys all have an awesome night. All have an awesome dinner. Go send some emails. Go to that link. I'll post it in here really quickly. You should right now go ahead and click on this link, open it up, go send an email right now. That's my job for you. That's my challenge for you. Copy a link or copy an email, one of the email swipes from there. Change the link to yours. Change the name to yours. Maybe edit it a tiny bit and send it out to your list right now. Copy any of those 20 emails. Copy the 5th one, the 10th one, the 20th one, whatever you want. Thank you all. I'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing day. Be relentless and be absolutely obsessed.